Yo, what's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about it. A lot was revealed in the interview with Kelis that, had we had a stronger interviewer and not one that was more, let's say, sipping the tea gossipy, we would have probably gotten a lot deeper, into what she was saying. On another note, she didn't even mention, she never even mentioned the fact of what was really plaguing their relationship, which was a problem from the beginning. You cannot engage in threesome activities and think this wild sexual behavior that you guys were doing is not going to come back to haunt you. Her, Eve, and Nas, Khalees and Eve, early on in their relationship, were involved in threesomes. Now, everybody knew about it. It wasn't a big deal. It was the norm for them. It was their sexual energy. They consistently went out to find other women to get them to have sex with them. They got in trouble in Miami when Kelis approached a female cop and they thought they were asking her, and the cop was like, no, and they was gonna pay her to do it, and it's like, are you soliciting me? And they didn't know it was a female. She was an undercover officer trying to get like NBA players or people down there for a basketball game. She didn't know she was gonna land Kelis and Nas, which Nas wasn't really charged. Kelis was, because she's the one that pursued and asked. But none of this was brought up in the interview. But we're not even here or there. Here's the thing that she brought up that I have heard about, but she kind of touched on it to really validate that even when Nas and JC patched everything up, Nas was still like jealous of Jay Z and still had problems trusting Jay Z or women around Jay Z, including Kelis. Kelis spoke to Jay, and that's when Nas freaked out. And that's when they got into an argument or a spout when they both were fighting each other over. She was arguing, defending herself, and they tore up a hotel room. This was after party at an award show when he grabbed her, and basically they left early because she was so mad. He made her so mad that she would want to leave, and he went after her and just put her in the car, and then they went up there, and then she left, stormed out, and beat him up to the room. And she was gonna lock him out for the night. So this is all of these things she barely really touched on, but she spoke to Jay, and she's like, "So what? You guys are cool." And I said hello. That's it. I don't want him. I'm not going to him. He was very insecure about you know the whole Jay, being around his girl and everything else, because we all know now that, because the 444 album told you what we already know, Jay was still womanizing. And he cannot have the embarrassment of Khalees messing around with Jay or anything like that, because Nas care a lot about his image. I've told you this in plenty of the videos. So when she touched on it, it was really light, but she did mention it and confirmed what a lot of people in the industry kind of knew anyway. but she just confirmed it. Like they are cool, but they were never like we're gonna be best friends as they portray it on, and everything that they do, photos and everything. It's my brother, and they were never close like that because Nas is heavily guarded. He's private, and that's just how he moves. But there's a lot of stuff that I believe she's getting ready to come out with a book. When you start moving like this, that's when you normally getting ready for a book. These people, they go and they do these TV, radio to build up the interest of people's like, oh wow, wow, this is gonna be great. We need a book. But Kelis was never that type of person because she was offered this stuff back when Nas had dropped the album and everything else. They got the divorce. She had so much stuff on the table and she walked away from everything. And I gave her credit for it because I said, man, she left a lot on the table that she could have took. But she didn't want the embarrassment and the humiliation about her private life to be out in the public because she's afraid what Nas is gonna say about her. You see, when people don't say something about the other person, it ain't normally like, I don't want to say it because I don't want to ruin that person. That person got something on you too. And that's just how it is. But when it gets to this point, she's like, I just don't care no more. What could they say about me? I don't care. They've already said I'm crazy. So, well, Nas being a deadbeat father, somebody's like, well, but he's a deadbeat daddy. I mean, I'm quite sure he wasn't the father he wanted to be in his son's life the way he probably should have been, or his daughter's life the way he should have been. It's the price that comes along with this business. Other athletes, they miss a lot of birthdays, they miss a lot of everything. But they was like, oh, he's a rapper. He works a 9 to 5. He can make a birthday. You never know what's on the table. Everything's vague. He could be touring. He could be doing a show out of the country. So it was what it was, man. So well, that's it. That was just my thoughts on everything. Yeah. And I'm pretty much done here because I'm tired. I'm gonna go lay it down. Y'all have a blessed day, and don't forget to subscribe and check to see if you subscribe. There's been a lot of foolery going on with YouTube and everything else. People's like, hey man, I was subscribed, now I'm not. What's going on? So definitely check it out, man. All right, I'm out.